What is up, you crusty dishwashers? The Mighty Soundwave here, and I've been listening to a band lately called The Devil Wears Prada. Really good band. My brother said, maybe let's see if you like this band, and then he played a couple songs, and I was like, yeah, definitely like these bands. Normally, it takes me a minute to like get used to a band, and I'm like, yeah, I do like this. I heard the song HTML Rules, dude, and instantly, and I was like, wow, this is like one of the greatest songs ever wrote. You guys must go check it out, and it's been putting me in a really good mood, and I don't know, just really awesome. I have a story to share with you guys. Before I get into that, I say that a lot. I'm always like, oh, I have a story I want to share with you guys. Oh, blah, blah, blah. It always starts out that way, but whatever. I want to say that next week, I'm going to be in Indiana for a week, so if you don't see any activity, you haven't been seeing any activity from me a lot lately, so you're probably already used to it, but there will definitely be a week where I may not be uploading unless I get my zombies, like round 35 or something. I think I'm just going to upload the entire video into parts, and I'll like put it on like a USB and just upload it while I'm at my friend's house, because that's where I'm going to be the entire time. I'm looking forward to it so much. I'm going to have such a great time. I'm basically just going to my hometown that I lived at for, I don't know, I lived there for about 11 years or something. I don't know. I moved after 5th grade. 5th grade was my last year in Indiana. Anyways, on to the story I go. This was back in 1st grade. Now, let me tell you guys something. You're going to hear the story and you're going to immediately think I'm gay. But I'm not gay. But I was in 1st grade and I really didn't know any better, so don't judge me, please. It's really weird to look back on it, but when I think about it, I'm like, this is a hilarious story. I must tell my friends and everybody on YouTube. So let's get to it. This was back in 1st grade at some point. And I was just, you know, doing my thing, hanging around, and I had my friend, I'm not going to use his real name because he may not want me to, you know, tell this story. You just never know, so I'm going to call him Randolph. So one day it was Randolph and like a couple other kids were just clowning around at school. We were being fun. You know how it is when you're in 1st grade. You just like to joke around and do a whole bunch of things. Well, it was time to go to the bathroom. You know what it's like when you go to the bathroom in 1st grade. And there was always really gross in this bathroom too. I never really understood it, but in the very back stall, which would be like the wheelchair stall. I don't know. Stall. Yeah. I don't know if you guys ever like go to the bathroom or anything, and there's like a bunch of different stalls. You always want to go to the wheelchair one because it's so big. It's like, okay, this is like 1st class using the bathroom over here. I mean, who wants to go in those little tiny stalls where you like have to put your legs together? It just makes it hard to wipe your butt. Like, those stalls are just uncomfortable. No, I like going in the wheelchair stalls because I can spread my leg out, I can press my arm on the sink, and it's just like, yeah, I'm in charge over here. But anyways, that bathroom, I don't know if it was the wheelchair one or not, but I do know that it was big, and whenever you'd walk in there, swear to God, it looks like some kid literally just wiped his butt and just went on the wall and went, "Nyeh," and just wiped it on the wall. Like, you went in there, and there was just poop smeared on the wall, and it stayed in there for, I'd have to say, a couple weeks. See, I can't remember when I was a kid how long things actually were, because right now things have been, feels like it's speeding up in life. Everything in life feels like it's going really fast. When you're a kid, everything's really slow. Like, it takes forever for Christmas to get. Now it feels like Christmas, like, oh, it's already Christmas. That was pretty fast. So there's the kids in 1st grade. I was one of them sometimes. I don't know why. When you would go to, see, I always get stalls and urinals mixed up for some reason. But the ones that you go stand at and there's the guy next to you that's looking at your wiener going, that's your wiener right there. You know, those stalls, one where it's like there's nothing in between. You just, you know, you go right there. You know what I'm talking about, guys. Well, anyway, this is one of those kids that would pull his pants all the way down to his ankles and just pull his shirt up all the way above his tits and just go pee. It's like you're just basically completely naked right there. My 1st grade mind just decided, hey, I'm going to be funny and I'm going to go up and touch his butt. So I went up to him and I gave him a little smack on the cheeks there, and I thought nothing of it. I thought we were just goofing around because that's just kind of how I act at home, sort of, in a way, and it was a little weird. This isn't really the best part, because now that I'm thinking back on it, this is actually pretty dang funny. After that, I did not think this kid was going to tell on me, because I thought it was my friend. He was just going to keep it to himself. We were all laughing and everything. So I was washing my hands, and all of a sudden I hear in the bathroom, Mrs. Condor, Joey touched my bottom. And I'm like, what? You told on me, you idiot. I didn't say that. I was just thinking that to myself, and I'm just like, great, now we have to like go to the principal. So the teacher, for some reason, put us all on a line, which I never really understood when like teachers would make a boy line and a girl line. I think that's what happened. But she walked the entire class all the way up to the beginning of the elementary school. Like, we walked all the way from our hallway all the way to the beginning. I didn't really understand why she had to take the entire class. I don't know, it was really weird. So I had to talk to the counselor, and she had a little stuffed animal called Mr. Wrinkles, and it was basically a bulldog with a lot of wrinkles on it, and it was a stuffed animal. It's like, okay, now we're going to talk to Mr. Wrinkles, and basically the only thing I can remember this is just talking to it and just having Mr. Wrinkles ask me, why did you do this? And I think pretty sure I just said I thought it was funny. That part is a little bit of a blur to me, but I do remember that we each had to go to the counselor and talk to the counselor and like this whole situation and tell each side of the story. And I just thought that I would share that with you guys, and definitely go check out The Devil Wears Prada. HTML rules, dude. It's a great song. I personally like it. You may not like it because it's one of the genre that people might think it's whining music. Well, personally, I enjoy the music, I guess you could call screamo. I don't really know what the definition of any like music genre is these days, because you never know. Like there's a tech deck, that's post-hardcore, that's screamo, that's hardcore, that's metal. I don't even know anymore. It's so confusing to me these days. I don't know. I mean, you could tell someone, oh look, Metallica is metal. Someone's like, no, that's classic rock. Nope, that's 80s rock. That's 90s rock. And you're like, you know what? It's music. You know, I enjoy the music, so here it is. It's metal. To me, there's about 3 or 4 genres mainly, and then within those genres, there are just cajillion Google sub-genres. I don't know. It's just crazy, but I enjoy the, Devil Wears Prada. It's definitely a great thing. So take it easy, guys. The Mighty Soundwave here, and I'm out. And Olive Garden rules.